All right. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon. Early today, hold on one second. Right click, copy. Let me see something. All right, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys come in, you'd be so kind. Just hit the like button, type something in the chat. Hold on, shit. I done fucked this up. Hold on. 1 second, my shit didn't. Hold on 1 second. Paste. No one with Salty's gonna be talking about the AVD PS5 Pro series. Get rid of this. About series. Hold on. All right, here we go. This is more like it. Right click, copy. All right. As you guys come in, hold up, man. You'd be so kind. Just hit the like button, type something in the chat, and shout you out. It's always got a one-on-one with Salty. Salty is gaming. We were just talking a little bit behind the screen. I ain't spoke to dude about. Actually spoke to him. I think spoke to him probably about 3 years. But Twitter. You know what I mean? We're just catching up, talking. You know what I mean? Is he still an Xbox fan? Met dude. He was a pro Xbox guy. Xbox guy. What's his thoughts about the card, the ABK deal? CMA. What's his thoughts about Midgen refresh? What's his thoughts about Phil Spencer and his latest news with the Game Pass? Numbers up, down. You know what I mean? What is he looking forward to for his gaming? You know what I mean? A few things. You know what I mean? We make it interesting. You know what I mean? Any questions you got? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start getting back to doing, like I said, my one-on-ones. I haven't, I done some in a while. You know what I mean? Usual characters. You know what I mean? But like I said, as you guys come in, you be so kind. Let me actually let you guys up on my screen. No, I don't. So I don't even fuck with no from I might be talking to my goddamn self. Let's see who we talking to. Am I live? Nope. There we go. All right. There's some new shit they got going on here. All right, I see a few people in here right now. Okay. We got Killer Tone. What's up, baby? Mario Heat, who's 22? See, probably being on time. Yeah, all right. Eagles fan, what's up, baby? Gaming Grindhouse Jazz, what's up, good brother? The Ruhan, my brother T Reaper. Killer Tone laughing is cure. Like I said, just give me Verge, what's up, good brother? Laughing is secure. Kofi Muta, Carlos Alvarado, shout out to you. OVO Rich Chibi Army Brand, as old as I see thus far. Spider, shout out to you. I mean, QB Gaming, Cabini Gaming, shout out to you. Laughing is secure, my brother Mosman Schmeek. But anyway, Young City, OVO Rich, I mean, Eagles fan. Give me like Tim, as you guys come in again, smack the like button. Type something in the chat, we're gonna shout you out. So give me like 7 minutes, you know how we do. You about 2 intros and a half, and then we're gonna make it happen. You know what I mean? Have some fun in here today. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like having some fun, right? Let's go.
locked in the
If I
slammer,
tag you
or
on Twitter,
buried by the
you be so
hammer.
kind to be
The
with
rich
it.
are getting richer, it's war amongst the famine. Watch how you move out here, keep a tool out here. The weather the only thing that's cool out here. Never judge a book by its cover, know the rules. I seen the smartest niggas get clapped by a fool. I don't trust friends too much, they really there in the clutch. And if they is, they tryna do you in. I seen niggas in the hood filled with so much stress. They out here stealing cars despite the GPS, yes. No longer comfy in the LS. No money for the people, what they tell us. Conversation with AP in the Discord. I can tell by our voice we both filled with discord. All I can say is hold your head. Where we from, we got a 50-50 chance, damn. This year been filled with not agains. Praying I don't get a call from Z like he got shot again. Knowing him, his pride won't let it slide. So I pray for him every time he take a ride. No holidays, we hardly have days that we can manage. Wartime in the hood, these youngins doing damage. No Thanksgiving, still get cranberry over your dressing. 85% of I study every expression. The culture body ecstatic, then read the message. You niggas hating on your own equals, steal from the wrong people. And they look just like you. And they ain't got much, homie, just like you. It's been crazy round here, my sleeping balance. Trying to shake these demons, sleep paralysis. Late night conversation with Sue during this quarantine. Just say he numb to death, he don't feel a thing. Despite the pain, we still proud. Though we lost more than we gained, we still smile. So we get on these podcasts and react to food. Only the master shit that we going through. Ain't talked to masks in a minute, but I understand the situation. I told King he was my motivation. Ownership over money, he dropped the G-Wagon on that foundation. But I throw it away, if he can say today. Another day and know I would've been gone. The other day he just texted my phone. Yeah, been crazy. Moss taking care of fam, so he rarely around. When he ain't dealing with reality, he in the clouds. Despite the pain, we still proud. Though we lost more than we gained, we still smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys come in, you be so kind. Hit the like button, man.
Quicker wipe a nose, your lights off, your store closed. Big stepper, you can see the sign. Fuck a horoscope, the pen mighty, but I keep the sword close. And Lord knows my torso is equal. That sky body, kill rappers, hide the body. Bust your block like karate. This is just a fucking hobby, so I did it pro bono for promo. That's some shit you don't know. You should see the shit I'm mad enough when Click got you mad as fuck. I never knew a love like this. I never knew a love like this. I never knew a love like this. Hey, look at all this love I get. I never knew a plug like this. I never knew a plug like this. Yeah, I never knew a plug like this. Into the internet, into the internet.
Yeah, I'm from the land of the kings. Fur coats and golden rings. Where they sold drugs for better means. Coke, crack, weed, amphetamines. Well, loyalty was based on how long you fed your team. Hustle from the morning to the sundown. Fake smiles, watch them shadows when that sundown. Plant a seed, watch it grow, man, these streets wild. Or get buried in the earth when that sun round. They tried to count me out, but I made it through. A lot of casualties on the way, yeah, we cried enough. This is the side of us, we hide silently on the side and hush. Two sides obstruct, emotions versus your pride and lust. Either side will get you tatted up, and too much cheese to get you ratted up. Still I stuck to the cake and watch it battered up. A couple smart choices, put them ladders up. Be careful, them same ladders can work against you. Especially if the work's official. No matter how much bread you fed these niggas, it's the difference between working for you and working with you. And even still they'll come and get you. Dirty game from this window pane. See niggas get locked up for less, I'll never see again. That's why I took those trips to see my main, so he'll never know those feelings again.
I never knew a love like this. I never knew a love like this. I never knew a love like this. Hey, look at all this love I get. I never knew a plug like this. I never knew a plug like this. Yeah, I never knew a plug like.
Come in, smash the like button, man.
Hey,
Have a little funny here today.
hey. Pull up on a nigga with a Nash.
Man.
Bitch, I blast you. Grenades on deck. Motherfucker, I gas you. I keep it coming in full of road niggas. Keep it Claymore by the dough niggas. Hailstorm, make it rain when you punch your nigga. If I got no gun, I'ma punch your niggas. Spraying on them niggas with the lancer. Meet me in the hill, we can dance, bruh. Take charge in the field like Amanda. Last man standing with my hands up. Drop a payload like it's Halo. Call it Titanfall when these balls drop. My niggas say less. We on Apex. This Spitfire got 100 shots. Pinned down by a sniper nest. Yeah, right. Call it airstrike. My team pull up with them rocket launchers. You mad, huh? It ain't fair, right? My nigga Grid told me watch the angles. Robin bullets, we bad and dangerous. W's, that's what's happening. Not so sure about your antics, but we got military tactics.
Oh.
Military tactics.
Whoa.
Military tactics.
Whoa.
Military tactics. I got military tactics.
Whoa.
Military tactics. I got military tactics. 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 Military tactics.
Yeah, feel great today, no regrets about it. Damn, they checked out to getting checks about it. Shin low with a nigga, got a nigga, but still fuck with a nigga. I don't even ask about him. Soon she check in, then I exit out it. Head game on point, soon come louder. Niggas hate, we ain't worried, brother. Shooters on deck like Curry's, but I'm going third on my name, but it's cool though. You see the dog on my side, call her Cujo. All the guys gon' ride when it's new smoke. Shorty one down like he looking for a new hoe. Hit up Z for a conversation. Speaking code, all abbreviations. Head doctors got them feds watching, and we need body count confirmation. Lil niggas, still niggas, house niggas, feel niggas. I don't really feel niggas. Tell a round table, I look around tables, don't see killers. Crash, quick with the gimmicks, nigga. When I first met you, was a chemist, nigga. Now all of a sudden you handle paperwork. Well, in the hood, we call that snitching, nigga.
Military tactics. Military tactics. I got military tactics. Military tactics. I got military tactics. Hey. Military tactics. I got military tactics. Hey. Military tactics. Pull up on a nigga with a Nash. Bitch, I blast you. Grenades on deck. Motherfucker, I gas you. I keep it coming in full of road niggas. Keep it Claymore by the dough niggas. Hailstorm, make it rain when you punch your nigga. If I got no gun, I'ma punch your niggas. Spraying on them niggas with the lancer. Meet me in the hill, we can dance, bro. Take charge in the field like Amanda. Last man standing with my hands up.
Yeah. Stress the fuck out. Trying to track the next round. Girl tripping, saying she put the nigga out. 4 kids, and they all shouting out. Looking at the toys in the books like damn right now. Come take a walk in my shoes, they do to try them now. Feeling like the weight of the world is trying to light me down.
My God.
But I hear a voice, say quiet down. Stay focused, keep moving forward. Just lost my best friend to a heart attack. And every day I wish I could give him his heart back. So I put my thoughts in spirals and hardbacks. But the pain in my heart is kinda hard to match. So I ball up the paper and try to start from scratch. There go that voice again. No need to start that. Biggest mistake, homie, is falling back. I'm here to motivate you when you call me. Been a struggle over the year trying to honor his death. I guess things ain't been the same since Torrio left. Me and Gee used to kick it like see me, see him. We older now I barely see him. Had a small discrepancy about a car, but I love you more than any object. Praise God, I know we got kids, can't do the things we used to. And since me and LeBron fell out, we don't talk like we used to. They say life is a constant change, and I respect that. That's why I move forward and never look back. Cause if I look back, won't like what I see. I know I done good, but done some things that wasn't me. Nakisha went off to college, and yeah, we had our problems, but she was looking to get back at me and try to solve them. But in the meantime, I was kicking it with Latanya. Thick chick from high school, used to wonder if I could get under. Finally got my chance, and we was having a blast. School in DeKalb, something that could've last, yeah. Could've put it in the picture frame. And since the last thing started to change, youngest sister Keisha used to fuck with my main. Started cooking and cleaning and washing my things. Said she ready to settle, she looking to gain. Mother of her first child, she looking to change.
Lord help me for the things I've been going through. Got a lot of
What tags you on Twitter? Put it up for your boy.
Whenever I could,
we're going live in 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Street runner.
Ladies and gentlemen. Where we at? Hold on. Here we go. 2 seconds. We're going live right into this. Come in, smash the like button, type something in the chat.
I'm like Ichigo with a bad bitch. AK is my bomb guy. I'm a Big Mac, you small fries, and I wear the crown like a fall guy. Any beef I had was a short story. Little niggas telling tall lies. They say I'm too big on this platform, like Call of Duty's in Star. Homicide, it's a homicide, it's a homicide, it's a homicide. Look, I'm the one they call to come and ride like that big cousin on your mama's side. I feel like Joker from Persona 5 when I leave your mind, niggas traumatized. 10,000 sitting at the round table, thicker than your baby mama thighs. I'm the nigga in your baby mama eyes. I'm the reason that your baby mama lied. I'm the reason she want that PS5, sunglasses on like I'm CSI. It should be a crime how I battle niggas. This form means a rattle nigga. Nigga, you the type to go and tattle nigga. If I catch a strike, I wouldn't be surprised. Call a fire force, this is fire base. Lit up branches like a fireplace. A nigga Asian Gambit with the charger blunt. Said he meet us in a higher place. My world is too small, I need an outer space. Spilling all my words using higher case. And we snap on niggas like Thanos. And you Tony Stark without the iron plates. It's a homicide, it's a homicide, it's a homicide. It's a homicide, it's a homicide. I don't know why you bitch niggas gonna punish me.
Alright, here we go. Let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We got a special guest today, Saltiest Gamer. I haven't spoken to fam in a couple joints.
I ain't saying no prayers with no coons.
You know what I mean?
You niggas, listen, we got a round
We're gonna come and we're gonna have some fun.
a bunch of squares at the round tables of the straight coons.
Bump the fuck out, man.
That coon meter. Listen, a coon is a very dangerous animal. No matter what race, creed, or color. You niggas got a job. Oh, I forgot that nigga dumbass, he was a chemist. Oh, no, boss. Right, that nigga said he was dealing with alchemy. Then the nigga said he was dealing with contracts. The next thing I knew, this nigga was the black man with the Chinese store on Crenshaw. You can't trust that nigga. Ladies and gentlemen.
This Chicago, nigga. Listen. I can never lose to this nigga. Whisper like he a snitch nigga. Who damn the crowd in the Discord when the clips called him a bitch nigga. King trash, king ass, and king ass. Your bloodline subside, my bloodline sublime, let a real king pass. Be your top smoking like a TP when I lock down on the BG. Kill a nigga with the gloves on so you know I did it off GP. I'ma show you how to wow on them. Beat a nigga, then style on them. You niggas ain't got enough strikes out here, homie, to call foul on them. And you ain't a goon nigga, and I don't need to presume nigga. All that black power don't mean shit with a racist in your room, nigga. Confirmation of a coon, nigga. Fire, smell fumes, nigga. 2 pistol in hands, race up on them like cartoons, nigga. Shotty to the body after body, y'all in the walls. Look how we got a red dot him head shot and when I spotted to his ass once. It's a red bottom shame how they call them brains over all them games for the slaughter names in the order. You niggas is too fake, fuck around and get souffle. All top of those juice waiting on us. Hey, the comments pass, never caught lacking in traffic. I got an easy pass on the interstate with the white girl. Call it an easy bag. Look at these 2 fine-ass rappers with their easy ass. Pull up to the round table. Watch how I send nigga around the table. See how many around the table. 10 rounds around the table. Spit on niggas and walk around the table. Fuck's up with these old birds. All the chirping with no words. I don't really see the second humor. All I see is Whoopi Goldberg. Tell these dummies get their head together. Let them know we ready for whatever. You don't need to fact check this resolution when it's clear that I led better. All this whole rapping and this toe tap, he got you in too deep, yo. I don't see savage, but above average like with 2 ends meet. Let's go. Swear to God, y'all ain't guilty by association. Swear to God, round table ain't filled with rapists and racists. J Tech out on Twitter, sending dick pics to the kitty litter. And these type of niggas y'all choose to camp fight with? Honestly, I wouldn't put it past y'all niggas.
All right.
I ain't even gonna ask y'all niggas. Obviously, you done already set
all right. You niggas. Thank you.
Put a captain on your squad named Thug Nasty, nigga.
Damn, son.
Where'd you find this?
All right.
I go vicious on you, dick lickers. I'ma call you human. You ain't sick with it. Trigger finger itching. I'ma switch. Flipper. Shotty with the grip. Hand to handle like the Lil Dipper.
Thotty on my hip, I just hand it to you, lil niggas. Pistol in the tits, let it rip, let her deal with your blood. This blood, damn, you a crip, nigga. And he call himself King Thrash, you ain't shit, nigga. Bullets they fling past, you better split, nigga. Bullets they fling past, you better split, nigga. Bullets they fling past, you better split, nigga. Fling past, you better split. Pardon me, I'm barging in with a gas mask, no oxygen. Take the clap back, we pass that. Split clap, applaud a man. Inauguration to your obliteration. I'm spitting fire, incineration. Red dot with a line on, make your head pop with an exclamation. Burial, no, this is excavation. The imperial, no exaggeration. Put the whip to your cool niggas' laceration. That's a flashing worthy of approbation. Here's the situation. Put them hot slugs in a trash nigga, call it liquid metal. Big army knife go round and round. That sick nigga, call it twisted metal. It's a situation. Put them hot slugs in a trash nigga, call it liquid metal. Big army knife go round and round. That sick nigga, call it twisted metal. It's a situation. Put them hot slugs in a trash nigga, call it liquid metal.
All right. I am ready.
Nigga, you got a better chance, nigga, run through a pack of rats.
All right, let's go. All right.
That's how we doing it, baby. Better bet do yourself, baby.
All right.
Rich nigga. Slide down a razor blade to a pool of alcohol, nigga. Die slow. May our name change like shit in your mouth, nigga. You heard me? Don't let that go over your head, man. Let our name change like shit in your mouth, nigga. The broadband.
All right.
The broadband. Get your motherfucking money right, nigga. Don't worry what we doing over here. Got our name all in your mouth. Got our dicks all in your mouth. Yeah, all due respect, you know me, nigga, I'm there. I got no respect, but none of you niggas.
All right.
In fact, you got some other nigga with Precious, Whoopi Goldberg. What's up with this nigga?
Official live with
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon. As you guys come in, you be so kind. Type something in the chat. Shout you out. I'm gonna get this damn thing popping. All right. Damn, it's a room full of niggas back. Hello. Okay. Anyway, hey.
Let me mute my mic.
My man. Nigga said, yeah, I'm thin in the waist with thick, cute in the face. Nigga, trip back here tripping. God damn, I get company back here. I can't find you niggas on time. Niggas back here clout chicks again. So you niggas is about here.
Having a good convo back here. I ain't even
This nigga ain't hitting me, child. Hey, Buck, let's shot these niggas out, man. Can't find what's time to do. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is the mumbo jumbo shit I be talking about. Oh my God. Hey, Buck, shot these.
Arios.
Yeah, shot bro out.
First one.
Mm-hmm.
Killer Tone, R6. Shout out to Mario Heat. He said you're a bot, but a closeted bot. Shout out to him. Shout out to Who Else 22.
Bro.
Shout out to Young City is here.
Bro.
Let's see. OVOG Rich.
Bro.
Sheba Army Brat.
Shout out to bro.
Yeah. Spider 13.
Shout out to bro.
See. Eagles Fan 76.
Eagles fan, what's up, good brother?
Thriller Ali. Overdone. He said Xbox is dog shit.
Absolutely goddamn movie.
Gaming. Okay, here's a new one. Gaming Grindhouse Jazz. GMG.
Shout out to bro.
Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Verge Brizzle.
What's up, bro?
The Ruhams.
My brother.
T Reaper.
What's up? Long time no see, Reaper.
Blaze Reed Jenkins.
Blaze Reed Jenkins. What's up, good brother?
Say, Kofi Muwada.
Who?
Muwada.
Yeah,
Kofi Muwada.
Kofi. Shout out to Kofi. Shout out to Kofi. Who? Muwada? Mulata? What you pronounce that?
Muwada.
Hey, brother, shout out to first time you see me here.
Just Kofi.
Yeah, shout out to Kofi. I wish you nothing but the luck, good brother. I hope all your bitches is ugly. In 5 years of bad luck. Shout out to you, good brother.
Shout out to Mozam Schmeek.
You know, what women he love. Tell him, Mozam. Tell him who you love, Mozam. Live your truth.
Facts. See, Laughing is the Cure. Good brother. Let's see, Kubini Gaming.
Shout out to brother. No, those bitches ugly. Carlos Alvarado.
That's Primo. Let's see, who else is here? Impatient Fire.
Impatient Fire. No, all those bitches is ugly.
Yeah. Checking God Jets.
What's up, good brother? Long time listen.
Yeah. CB3.
CB3.
Let's see, JFK TV.
Damn. Oh, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? With the long ass name.
Bad luck right
Got a
there,
wrench.
man.
Yeah. He got a wrench. If you want to send that back, the congregation and get a donation from that fucking nigga in a minute. And he was flirting on Twitter.
Don't be driving in convertibles, my dude. Get that head blown off.
And then Sergeant 12.
Sergeant 12. What's up, Sergeant 12?
Koopa Clips.
Koopa
Koopa
Clips.
Clips is back. See, Chris Green.
Chris Sistane Green.
See, A2.
A who?
Just A2. Just A2.
A2. Shout out to you.
And CB3.
And CB3.
CB3's in here.
Yeah, CB3.
Point God.
Shout out to bro.
See, the Dark Lord Fusion is here.
Dark Lord, you know you're my favorite white boy.
The OG Proficial.
OG. My bad, OG.
Oh, here's a name. Jackie Van Marcinel.
Hey.
I think it's French. I don't know how to pronounce that. Van Marcinel.
He must came up with salty with that mountain time.
Jackie. There's a song. Oh, did Jackie? It's like an Italian song, so maybe it's Italian.
But why would you know that?
Kiloki.
Shout out to Kiloki. What's up, bro? Long time no see.
Kiloki. Shout out to Ty Kid.
Side Kid.
Classic 153.
Classic. What's up, good brother?
This might be an upcoming podcast. Stuffs to consider.
Absolutely.
Stuffs to consider. Shout out to him. Shout out to Man Eater.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
He's eating man.
Baby. Absolutely.
Yeah. He might be a fan of that game that Noah said was like game of the year that year.
What game was that? Oh, I never heard of it. Pardon me.
Yeah. The shark game?
Yeah, the shark game.
Pardon me. My God.
Lou Weezy.
Lil Weezy. I wish you 5 years of bad luck and 10 years of ugly bitches, man. Shout out to you.
Let's see. Seattle Chef.
Seattle Chef, what's up, man?
Yeah. Sigma Mel, 84.
Shout out to bro. Smash the like button.
Oh, shit. Chat's jumping a little bit. Hold on. Raise the Dead. Shout out to Raise the Dead.
Ray, my brother.
Mrs. Fee.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to Mrs. Fee. Shout out to Frog Series S.
Frog Series S with that dog shit. That's constant.
Frogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shout out to, who else is here? Tone NY.
Tone NY, what's up, good brother?
Let's see. Kakarot is here.
Kakarot, this is with all the news.
Yeah. And then Rabbit Got the Gun. Z, he just left $10.
I was praying for him the other day. I said, you know what? That's a great wealthy man. I said, Rabbit got the gun and Rabbit got the funds, goddammit.
Yeah. What up, Z? Hope all is well. Chat, hit the like button.
Absolutely.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Impatient Fire. Let's see. Rabbit Got the Gun. We got you. Always Man Gaming.
That's SS9. What's up, good brother?
Shout out to him. Shout out to Frozen Magma.
Shout out to Frozen Magma. Shout out to bro.
J Mitch.
What's up?
With a bunch of Z's.
Mm-hmm.
J Mitch is here. Let's see. Who else? Geo Knows Gaming.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. Geo Knows Gaming. Oh, Master Sith says Salt. Oh, shit. He said, Salt can eat shit and F off. Trash.
Hey, bro. Hey, hold up. I wanted to comment because he needs to up his $2 if he's going to go with something weak like that. Because he clearly is the king of eating shit. You know, he has
Master Sith, you got beef.
Shout out to you.
Hey, you got beef out in these streets, huh, Salt? What you done did, man? That's a God-fearing man there.
Yeah.
We at the end, Buck? Is it?
Oh no, there's a couple more. Let's see. Doggy Style Position is here.
All right.
Alcoholic Gamer is here.
Alcoholic Gamer.
Derek Jameson, I didn't forget you.
That's my bro.
Run Havoc.
What's up, good brother?
Yeah. Oh, and then another one, On Top Cowgirl Position. We got 2 of the positions today.
All right.
Let's see. Yeah, at least 2. Oh, sorry, 3. Raw Missionary Position is here.
Goddamn
Raw.
Yeah. Let's see. Casual Gamer.
45, 55, 65.
And Dion 78.
78.
Heath the Heathen.
Steven.
He just had a nice haul.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Cridge. Mr. Mass Produce. Depara. Yeah, that's about everybody. I mean, they're filing in still a little bit, but Agent Slugger's here. Tone B, Gotta Be Legend.
My brother.
Primo.
That's my brother. Just give me 2 seconds. Hold on 1 second. I better see you guys.
No source of income.
We running neck and neck. We all fucked up back here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Hope I didn't miss anyone. Compost Smurf. Shout out to Compost Smurf.
Shout out to bro. Hold on. Let me put this in Facebook. We're ready to start here. Today, because I got a one-on-one with my bro, Salty, his game. I haven't spoken to bro. What we just talking about on air, besides Twitter, been a couple joints. So, you know, ask him last one, you know, man, come say he was an Xbox guy, see if he's still an Xbox fan. Thoughts about gaming, Game Pass, way gaming is moving, you know, what he thoughts about PlayStation coming, you know, putting the games on PC. Thoughts about maybe a Midgen refresh. What's his thoughts about the Call of Duty COD deal? You know, the ABK go through. Thoughts about, you know, the launch of the Xbox One, the Series X, and, you know, what's going on with them. And, you know, and anything, you guys got any questions, you know, how we do. Just give me 2 seconds. I better see you guys in real time. Hold on.
You missed the super chat, too.
Yeah, there's a couple here.
Praise God.
JFK TV, he said, why are you bringing up old shit?
Oh, man. Pardon me.
That's the first one. Rabbit got the gun. I read him already. Hit the like button. DJ Berto Das, he said, I see the K-gregation assemble 2 received cap from the King Pony himself. At least he spelled it with a K.
My God. The Blue Bell Bandit can't stand it. My God, man. My God.
Did that make any sense? The K-gregation? Did that make any sense?
The congregation? Probably. Maybe what's that? I don't know. I'm not sure. I can tell you what he said right now. Hold on. I can speak that man's jive. Okay. All right. So all right. Yeah, you're right. Buck been back again now. God tier great. So what's up, Z? Good Z Independent. Quickly drop Buck in that motherfucking room for not shot me out. Nerve of this guy. Hit the goddamn like button, Buck. Take your ass to that room for a second. And listen, don't take your clothes off. Just get your ass in that room, coon ass nigga. Hold on, Salty. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Buck. Buck been back here fucking gyrating his hips and all types of shit, man. One figure there. We'll just give him this is Smidget. The cool meter is at 15,002. The cool meter is at 15,002. Hold on, that man. Whoa. My God. I know what I said. I don't remember. Look at the cool. Look at this cool. God damn. The cool meter is all right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this thing bracking. All right. Start off on a good note. My man gotta be legend. I appreciate you said for the war of the North. The winter is coming. But like I said, as you guys commit, YouTube got a something changed here. Did anybody upgrade their Windows or anything besides me? My YouTube looks different. No? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Susan gave you something special or what?
It says here, edit video.
Yeah, they updated the YouTube.
You can add tags on there now or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
They're changing this shit all the time.
I think it's like,
yeah, the ads.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, damn. All right. All right. I ain't never seen this before. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 73 likes. We must switch this thing up to 100 likes. You know what we do, man. We can get and start this show and have some fun here today, man. And show up and show out, man. Smash the like button for your boy. But like I said, Salty, let's see. Oh, yeah, it's different. My likes usually be on the right-hand side here. See, it says like, share, clip, save, join, analytics, edit video. You can edit videos from right here right now. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's new. All right. Put this in live chat. I can see you guys live. Okay. Smash the like button for you boys. Have some fun here today. Salty, good brother. Because I haven't spoken to you in a minute. Now I guess you have both next generation consoles.
Yeah, got them both.
Okay.
I got everything, you know. Switch.
Pardon me? Oh man.
Got the Switch, PC. Your favorite console, the Switch?
Oh hell no,
I got the Mario hat, dude. I know you play it on the DL.
Oh, you
right?
fuck out of here, man. Hey, but okay, so I guess you got both at launch or one before the other.
No, I got the Xbox later.
You got the PS5 at launch.
Yep.
Okay, so what do I? Okay, I'm sorry.
I gave my Xbox One X to my kid, so.
Oh, okay. So what this like the Series X? So what do you like? I said I haven't spoken to you. What are your thoughts so far? What we in year? What year is this? Year 2 of these next next gen consoles. What are your thoughts about the thus far? Well, we can keep saying next gen, but I guess current gen. But we're still dealing with cross gen. But what are your thoughts about the PS5 and the Series X?
Yo, honestly, like if we look back in retrospect, before these consoles launched, there was a lot of stuff promised on both sides, and like every console launched, a lot of stuff's promised and not delivered. Like if you go back to the launch of the Xbox One, Major Nelson was talking about 4K back in 2013 on that dog shit Xbox One. There's literally a video out there.
Yeah.
So what they'd like to do is they overhype certain things, and I think it's kind of safe to say that looking back, there's a lot of things that were promised with next gen that just hasn't been delivered on either side. And I think that one of those main things is they're touting 8K, they're touting ray tracing, they're touting fast SSDs, especially on the PlayStation side, and a lot of that I think has just been under delivered, to be honest. Like if we're just going to be honest with ourselves, I think that is the big issue there, because let's be honest, 8K is like a joke, right? Who has an 8K TV out there?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I see what you're saying. As far as like 8K, I don't think, maybe on the PC side of things, even with that, because one thing that consoles have on their side is, I guess it says, is optimization. But I guess how did they say before? We had the inception of high definition television. I don't even think they don't even sell regular TVs anymore. But they said the 4K adaptation was quicker than it was for the 1080p, right? And you're right, because we don't really have any still, 4K content on regular television as of yet. It's normal. So hold on, my God, this goddamn cat is out there fighting. Hold on, sorry. One second, goddamn cat is gonna get into a fight with the goddamn raccoons. God damn it, man. Hold on. God damn, this nigga got shooting a fair when he out there jumping his ass. Hold up, man. God damn. God damn, fam. You gonna embarrass me from this white dude and embarrass me. They got this shooting shit. Black goddamn cat. Hold on 1 second. God damn it. My God.
Yeah. There was a big fight outside my backyard last night.
This nigga out there thumping right now.
What the fuck it was.
Nigga, hell! I'm coming, man. God damn. Bitch ass niggas. Keep your goddamn hands to yourself.
Gotta be legend.
Gotta be legend.
Yeah, for the war.
For the war. Yeah, hold on. Shit, man. I'm trying to I don't even see my thing to pause it. Cam box. Here we go.
You got your cat fixed, right?
Yeah, he's neutered. Yeah.
Okay.
Motherfucker won't stay in the house, though. Oh, man, fuck this. It is what it is. Webcam.
It's getting cold out there, ain't it?
He don't give a fuck. He pisses shit outside, man. He don't give a fuck. I'm trying to, here, money pot. I was trying to put the screen up. I don't know what the fuck, man. I only see it. One, webcam, cam box, scroll down. Chat box, scroll down. Oldest, I don't see webcam.
Oh, everybody's saying Xbox is cat shit now, by the way.
Cat shit.
Yeah, fuck it, man. I don't know.
That's the thing now because of UZ.
Well, I don't fucking know. Fuck it. Hold on, man. Hold on. Shit. Oh, fuck it. Hey, Maya!
Shout out to Vegeta.
Maybe stop. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe stop. But I don't hear him no more. But anyway, I'm sorry. Maybe he got his ass. Maybe he got put to sleep for good. He didn't want quiet. He didn't want. Hold on.
Maybe he met his match. It was a dog.
Yeah, it's cold here in Arizona, man. It's like 65. Had to put a jacket on.
But the animals are out plentiful right now. I mean, in my backyard, it is kind of chilly, but the squirrels are like out there. It's like they're trying to get as much food as they can. So it's like a lot of wild animals out there.
Oh man, I'm back.
What is cats doing out there though?
I'm back. Oh, shit. Sit your ass down some goddamn way. Sit your goofy ass down, goddamn it.
Does he normally start the fight?
Yes.
Man, what an asshole.
Motherfucker think he got the hard right hand, mean left hook.
Yeah.
Nigga, so he think he ruled the block.
I wonder where he learned that from.
He get it honest, right? Fucking think he can beat the world. He hopped on his ass back then in the yard. Help! Let me in! He ran down on his ass. All right, we back. I'm back. I'm sorry. So a lot of things were overpromised and underdelivered as far as the next generation consoles. We got the Vegeta. What's up, Vegeta? My bro. A lot of things were overpromised. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, smash the like button for me. Let's get up to over 100 likes, man. We might do a game giveaway at the end of the show. I got some codes here I just found in the folder.
So just to give you an example, didn't they stamp 8K on the chip on the Xbox?
Yeah.
It's just dog shit like that. I mean, overpromising ray tracing. Ray tracing was the main sellers for both of these consoles, and ray tracing is just it's it's
okay. Okay. Now ray tracing, and I'm with you right now. Now we were talking. I think it was yesterday's show, whatever the case may be. And I was saying, again, and we get into this. We're talking about the mid-gen refreshes and why they're coming, or whatever the case may be. Now, if you look at what happened and with the 360 and the PS3 console life cycle was very unhealthy. That what was 8 and 9, as far as tech was 8 and 9 years, and Sony lost money with the cell process, the 3D blue, shit they was doing. Microsoft lost money with the Red Ring of Death, and then what Microsoft did was they launched the Kinect, and that was like a whole new console rollout for them. You know what I mean? And pushed it back even further. But you're talking about far as with consoles go, that was the smallest leap ever, as far as tech wise, power from the PS3 to the to PS4 and and the 360 to the Xbox One. But I guess the biggest thing we can take from last generation was with HDR. That was the, I like HDR. It makes the games look good.
I mean, but so I don't know. I guess it's based on the TV that you have, but HDR is pretty good. But just think how long we were in last generation with those Jaguar CPUs. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. See, look, I'm with you 185%. I think that the years, what a normal console cycle used to be 4 to 5 years, traditionally. Then we got last generation was 7, but also we were dealing with something new called cross-gen development. We didn't have that. Normally when the Nintendo came out, when the Super Nintendo came out, that was it for the Nintendo. They started last generation with the cross-gen development. You get some of Microsoft's biggest hits, Titanfall. Was on the 360 and the Xbox One. Forza Horizon 2. You know what I mean? And I was telling motherfuckers the other day that is third party who dictates when the shit is going to, when they want to, I guess, develop games for the older hardware and say, hey, we're going next generation only. Then you have that big, I guess you would say, migration of consumers. And you get that first price cut. You know what I mean? Come down and, of new consumers to get the next gen consoles.
Do you think that that's hurt gaming or helped it with cross-gen shit?
In my opinion, I know why they do it for business wise. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because these games cost a lot to make now, and you don't have enough consoles out there. So if you have, just say for shits and giggles, you have 10 million consoles and you drop a great game, and that's within a year or so, year and a half, the game will sell 1.5 million units. You understand what I'm saying? And if that, like
player bases,
like I was trying to, because I don't give a fuck either way. Like I was trying to explain, well, Xbox guys didn't buy Sunset Overdrive, and say they sold 1.3 or something. Like they got 9 million consoles out there, and 1.3 million motherfuckers bought the game. Nobody really does like Danny. I want to say Danny 0.5 to 1, 0.5 to but Nintendo, because they don't have any other competition. They're competing with themselves, you know what I mean, and that's in their own ecosystem, you know what I mean. So they don't have you got Mario Rabbids, Mario Kart, Mario fucking Golf. They really competing with themselves over there in their own ecosystem. Hold up, Z. Hey, hold up, Z. We said, hold up, Z. The cool room for everybody since all consoles are going up in price. God damn it, man. Hey, goddamn absolutely. And that's the next thing we'll get on to before we take our ass to that room. Segue. But yeah, your thoughts on that right quick before you my man. Hey, yo, listen, ladies and gentlemen, my man Salty hit me with the whitest answer. I said, yo, I need a one-on-one. Bro said, yeah, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. I said, what the fuck is Mountain Time? But now, your thoughts about the price going up after the consoles have been out. Thoughts about that?
So I got lots of flack from the pony brethren out there that I wasn't outraged enough when they did a price increase. Old Lion Jim Ryan over there, when they price increased the PlayStation 5, I didn't show enough outrage, so I got some flack for that. But plain and simple, is it ideal for them to raise prices on consoles or whatever? Nah, it's not. But in reality, it hasn't affected shit. And in fact, sales have gone up. I mean, if you look at the difference between sales with Xbox and PlayStation has more supply, and they're selling like hotcakes. So a lot of this shit is just fake outrage when it comes to small price increase. People were talking about, well, how is how's the mother gonna pay for food to feed her children if she's buying a PlayStation 5 and it went up by whatever it went? I don't know what the price increase was, but it was minimal. At that point, you got to ask yourself, should you be buying a fucking console or should you be focusing on other things? So it's like they're attaching to those things, but it's a corporate way to do things. Like, let's not get it twisted at all. These corporations don't give a shit about us, Xbox, PlayStation, Microsoft, whatever. They're just trying to make a buck, right? So if they feel like the market will buy that shit, it's gonna happen.
Johnny J.
So I didn't see. Sorry about that. I didn't see the same outrage when they raised the price of the iPhone.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here now, listen here. The views and opinions of the saltiest gaming. See, I ain't got the complexion for the protection to go out and say shit like that. My man said, "Listen here, man." Probably said, "Listen here, man." Motherfucker said, "Hey, what they say? If you don't want the internet, we got a console for you." Salty.
Get a second job. Remember that?
Get 2 jobs. Hold on, let me go hit the jig right quick. God damn it, man. That's coming, my man getting that money. You see, wealthy Ray. Wealthy man. Very wealthy man. Let me see what we get. Hold on. One thing in here.
Are we rolling?
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 Rolling!
This is my life.
Salty said, get 2 goddamn jobs! The cool meter is at 15,002. The cool meter is at 15,002. Who this nigga? Hold on that man. Get 2 jobs?
I don't know what I said.
My God, Salty. My man getting that bread, getting that cake. Yeah, I'm with you, brother. I'm back with you, man. I don't know what's going on here. Getting that bread. He said, get 2 jobs, 3 jobs, make it happen. Yeah, that's the bullshit.
Hey,
but
facts are facts, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, so I didn't have the outrage for that, but at the same time, we got to keep it consistent. And Phil Spencer's out there putting out the news the Xbox Game Pass is going to get raised up, or they're going to do this and that, and then it's just like, where's the same energy? People complaining about a $10 price increase on games. Where's the same energy when it's the other? When you put the shoe on the other foot.
Okay, all right. So okay. So yeah, okay. Now, price hikes. Okay, price hikes. So now I guess they raised it with about $50 and
everywhere but the U.S. Right? I don't know how much was the price increase. I don't know. I
don't know. $50, $25,
$25.
Okay.
$25.
Okay. And here's the thing, and this is the truth, right? It's real talk. And you know why they're able to do that? Because if the Xbox, it's just a fact. It's not, and I'm not going to try to do the the whole the console war thing. You know what I mean? Or maybe I will. But I'm just saying. Yeah, but I'm just saying because of Microsoft, the lack of compelling software at the moment. Now
You mean no games, right? Is that what you're saying? Because they haven't, no AAA games a whole year. Yeah, I mean, imagine trying to raise the console price and have no software for it. I mean, they can't do it. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't do it, right?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. But I guess I had to say, when just get the thing up to 100 likes. What went to and here is the I say the yin and the yang. What went from being the laughing stock for them was their Game Pass. It's the best thing about the console right now, going for them. You know what I mean? I'm still at a thing where I would rather them, instead of their services, I would rather them their games. Maybe I'm a little old school. Speak for the platform. Don't get me wrong. Game Pass is a hell of a service. You know what I mean? It's just. How you say, maybe a little baffling to me, and you say the same thing. Just been being honest, how you end with nothing, and you start the generation with nothing. You know what I mean? And to speak clear, as you were saying, they were the one who would talk. I mean, that's one thing I don't get into the whole. When the Sony guys saying the power of the SSD, sit your goofy ass down, goddammit. You know what I mean? I ain't arguing about who got 2 seconds low fast, and it was the Xbox guys saying, well, we got hardware ray tracing, you guys got software ray tracing. Ain't nothing got goddamn no ray tracing. You see how that shit go? So I say the fuck out them conversations. You know what I mean? Now, will they get games eventually? Yeah, but as I was saying, the reason why they're able to increase their price, maybe because the Xbox is just a little, because over here still, even though Sony may be willing, but they kind of fight a little bit even here. But overseas, because they don't have any competition.
How long have we been saying that next gen? I mean, I was doing content creation for Xbox. I started in 2017, and it's just like Phil Spencer's pushing that saying out, and that's why it's a joke at this point. It's like, just keep waiting. We're excited. You talked about this. We're excited for the shit we didn't show you. We had an E3 this year, but we're excited about, and then showing trailers for shit that never comes out or whatever. It's just like, we're gonna give you the games, and that's what I got tired of. I was just tired of hearing, because the games are the most important part.
Yeah.
Like your rant was hilarious as shit, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's like, you have all this money, and I hear about Microsoft money all the time. It's like the most important thing, because they do stuff well, okay? They do have Xbox Game Pass is a value to a lot of people, right? And their console that they made is good. But the most important thing is games, and they have yet to put AAA first-party games out at a clip that they promised. They promised one a quarter and all this other shit. And they haven't done that, and they can't even do it on the third-party level for Game Pass, and that's what we've been talking about. Because once you get past MLB The Show and some other ones, you're getting Power Washing Simulator for most of the year, right? Because they just got what is it, Plague's Tale Requiem and Drippy Wiener Simulator or whatever that game's called. What's the alien game called? The
Scorn.
Shit, Scorn, right?
Oh, yeah.
So then you'll talk to people and they'll be like, "Whoa, Xbox Game Pass."
Pre-cum simulator.
The Xbox Game Pass is a hell of a value. Look at right now. And it's like, well, what about the other months, right? What about the months you're getting Power Wash Simulator or the whole year of launch when there wasn't shit? And it's just like, you keep getting excuses. We saw Hellblade 2 shown off. And it's like, you don't hear shit about that. Avowed, it's like all these games that were shown off years and years ago, you don't hear shit about them. The studios that they were claiming that were like quadruple A, remember that? Quadruple A, you have to outsource your shit, and people leave in droves, and you don't even know what the fuck the game looks like. That is the issue, because it doesn't matter how much money you have. I compare it to sports. There's plenty of sports teams that have super rich owners, but if they have shit at the top, right, they're never going to be good, right? Some of the perennial losers out there, right, that just can never win no matter how equal it is, the playing field, is because the leadership sucks. And no matter how long it is that you keep it that way, it's like you're not showing results. That's what people want. Like, people want the banger game, like the God of War game, right?
Yes, sir.
People all these developers and publishers are moving the fuck out of there because it's this big release, big launch. There's nothing like that on the Xbox platform right now that's going to be moving the needle like that.
Hold on, one
That's
thing.
the problem.
My man Game on Mountain, sorry, he said Phil now saying free to play is Xbox future. What, seriously? Yeah, I don't know. They feel I Phil be all over the place. What the shit he be saying, you know what I mean? He's more excited for the shit he didn't show. Okay, so in your we got the price hike. You said in your opinion you think both consoles, even though Sony's giving the game, like I said, I haven't, I guess maybe say led up to the
power promises and shit like that. Ray tracing.
And I blame it on the cross-gen development, you know, whatever the case may be. Because if a game was built for the ground up for either the Series X or the PS5, it couldn't run on the PS4, and that's just fact. You know what I mean, no matter whether that's not about game design and scalability. If it was built from the ground up to take advantage of everything that's in there, it wouldn't be able to run on older hardware. 2010 hardware to be exact. I'll get one more bill here. The issue is, why do ponies guys care so much about what Xbox does at PlayStation?
I can answer that.
Okay, yeah.
I can answer that. So the console wars are just bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Normal people would understand that, but there's some weirdos out there that take it to heart. Like, that's the weirdos that get offended when you talk about pieces of plastic or a specific brand. So that's the first and foremost, right? So people that you call ponies that actually have all platforms and just want good games, that's why they care. Okay. So if people don't have other platforms, I don't know what to say about them. Now, if you hate Xbox and you don't own an Xbox, you don't play their shit, or you don't actually play games, then that would be weird, right? To worry about what the other person or company is doing. But if you're a gamer and actually want good games, that's why you care, because it's good for the industry. I mean, I want Xbox to have fucking games on the level of God of War so I can buy their shit or want to play their shit. That's why, right?
Yeah, well, you're still sharp and still. You know, I always say this again, you know, don't get caught up in the theatrics. Maybe you should, it's good for business, but it's good when they're both out there competing and lobbying for our dollars. I don't want a gaming world without Sony. I don't want a Sony world without Microsoft, especially if you have no one to fill that void, because you don't want that same cocky Sony from 2006, you know, get two jobs, or, you know, you can kind of see a little bit, maybe even them raising the price. Like I said, in Europe, I guarantee you, if they had some, if Xbox had some real heat on the table, they wouldn't be able to do that. Raise the price of their console. You know what I mean? If, well, we can get into the deal. You know, we're going to talk about that there. And that's what competition is important, especially when Nintendo, of course they're in gaming, but they're doing their own thing here. They're basically in competition with themselves, you know what I mean? It's, you know, with the handheld thing. I don't think they're gonna ever really make a traditional console again. They're gonna stay doing what they do over there. What are your thoughts about Microsoft and the Blizzard Active, you know, the Call of Duty deal and the implications that it may have, ramifications on far as gaming going forward? What are your thoughts about that?
First and foremost, we were talking about this, you know, behind the scenes. It's like, people, I don't know, it's mind-boggling that people are writing letters to the CMA to get this shit passed through. I've read, like, it looks like a novel basically going through. And I tweeted out, like, you got it twisted if you think I'm gonna be sitting down and writing a fucking novel to the CMA to get, you know, first of all, they're not gonna read that shit. Second of all, it's not gonna change anything. But it's just interesting to see the back and forth between these two companies, because Microsoft's come out multiple times, specifically Xbox and Phil Spencer, and said, you know, you could look it up with articles and stuff, that Sony wasn't their competition. You know, that they talked about the Google, Amazon, all this other shit. But like, when the rubber hits the road with these proceedings, the Apple versus Epic trials and all the, like, the proof comes out that they can't lie about, it's in text, right? Because it's under, you know, under whatever trials and shit, they can get in trouble for it. That's when the truth starts coming out. And when the truth hits, they are actually in competition with Sony, and Sony is really, you know, always in competition with Microsoft. That's the biggest takeaway I've got from this, because no matter what they try to sell you or tell you, they're still competing. It's still they're still trying to compete with one another. So the Kumbaya shit or whatever, them at the Game Awards with Phil Spencer and all the other heads of Nintendo and PlayStation Kumbaya, and, you know, put our arms around each other. Let's cross-play. Let's do this, that. It's all about play wherever you want. It's just, at the end of the day, it's a business, and they're trying to get this to go through. That's why Phil Spencer has flown to the UK a million times, and they're putting all these pieces out, making a website, making a whole graphic on it, because this is bigger than gaming. This kind of an acquisition with this amount of money extends past gaming. Like, this is one of the biggest, I think maybe the biggest tech acquisition out there, money wise, that's out there. So when you move that kind of money and you're acquiring this kind of an asset, it's huge. Like, Call of Duty is a phenomenon. It's past just one IP or whatever. Like, this is one of the hugest IPs that makes the most money, and it goes past that to mobile and PC. Like, you could talk about the Microsoft would be good just getting those things if they didn't get COD, and they still had all the resources and assets for, you know, mobile and PC market, which they want to get into and they want to make more money off of. It's multifaceted. It's not just Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, the mobile stuff is worth way more than the Duty stuff.
They're making, you know, like Candy Crush and shit and all this other stuff. They're making billions off of that.
What's the other shit they got? Not Diablo.
They got Blizzard. They got
what's the other goddamn game? The PC game. World of Warcraft and
World of Warcraft. And,
they got all that shit there. And I forgot about fucking Overwatch. You know, that's kind of big for them too. But looking about, see, here's the thing, and I'm all for. I like, first of all, I think crossplay. I've always been proponent. I think that's anything moving gaming forward, I'm all with it. You know what I mean? Like, I like buying one copy of one game and being able to play with the guys. I will always play shooters on the box. I just prefer the trick, the one stick up, one down. I don't like mine next to it. Anything else really doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? But I like buying one copy and being able to play, you know, Madden, 2K with all my, you know, with everybody. I think that's the dopest shit ever. But I'm just talking about in terms of and, you know, we had the conversation back here about Sony multiplayer games, I mean, or whatever. They have some, but, you know, Sony does well. It's single-player games, and it does well for them, you know what I mean? But it's so much as games as a service. So I was trying to explain it, look at it from this right. And I can understand maybe even the ramifications in that, not saying that Sony won't survive, but we're talking about later on down the line, we're talking about all the Call of Duties and Game Pass. Imagine your parent going into Best Buy, whatever, and seeing, you know, all the Call of Duties on the box and get it for $15 a month, shit like that. That's like, you know, one of the death blows to the Dreamcast is when he took off goddamn Live and Madden from the Dreamcast. Like that, you know, like, you know, that was pretty huge. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of, I mean, little, but that was, you know, outside of the other things, that was big. Imagine not being able to get Madden on your Xbox, or not being able to get 2K on your Xbox. I'm not hating it, but I'm just saying that's wonder why Jim Ryan out there crying into the, you know, that's because realistically, greatest Sony games are, or any Xbox exclusive, nothing sells more than Call of Duty. Whether you say it's on a decline, recline, behind, mind, don't make a difference. Nothing. It's the number one selling game every year. It's COD, then Gran Turismo, then Grand Theft Auto on either platform, and that's huge. You know what I mean? People, but, you know, believe it or not, the greatest God of War is more people will buy the PlayStation to play COD than Spider-Man or goddamn God of War. You know what I mean? And look at Warzone now. There's that phenom that came out to be. You know what I mean? Yes, you're gonna get Warzone 2, but what about whenever Warzone 3 decides to come out? That's a big slice, a chunk of the pie. You know what I mean? And did you see it as that being unfair, or
no? Like, so the reason why PlayStation, you know, Jim Ryan's crying, just like you're saying, is because he Phil Spencer was shoveling out bullshit like through the contract or whatever that they were trying to put out there before it came out. The years weren't disclosed. It was like broad, talk. Hey, we're not getting specific about how long we're going to keep PlayStation multiplat and like when it's going to go to Game Pass. So when it came out that it was only 5 years that it was going to stay multiplat or whatever, that's not good enough for PlayStation. It's not because they can't compete, it's just COD is a phenomenon, man. Like, just like you're saying, it moves everything. I mean, the amount of money it moves is insane. So, like, if you took that off of PlayStation platform, people are just saying, well, Sony has the talent. David Jaffe was saying this. They have the talent over there, and like crying about, Call of Duty ain't it, that they should just buck up and fucking make a Call of Duty competitor. They have Bungie and they have all this and whatever. And it's just like, that's good to say, but like to actually do it is where the difficulty comes in. Because if it was easy for people to make multiplayer games that are bangers like Fortnite that can just print off money for you, every company would do it. But with every success like an Apex Legends or a Fortnite or a COD, there's like hundreds or whatever of companies that try to do something and it flops, and then however much money that costs to develop that, then it's just a flush down the toilet. So Sony is actively trying to push in that area. They've mentioned in earnings calls and everything else, they're trying to go into the games as a service realm, right, with anything that Factions 2 or these other studios that are working on multiplayer things. So could they make a competitor? I'm sure that they could if they bundled the resources up together. And Bungie didn't have the clause where they wanted to keep their shit multiplat because people don't take that into account. But if you were to take Call of Duty completely off of the PlayStation platform and then put it into Xbox Game Pass, that would be ultimately what the goal is for Xbox. They want people to subscribe to Game Pass. They don't care if you buy an Xbox. They've said that. They don't really care where you play their shit. They want you to be subscribed. So if they had that as like the cherry or like the carrot at the end of the stick dangling for people to buy, subscribe to their shit, yeah, that would move crazy numbers. Imagine how big the Game Pass numbers would be if the only place you could get it was Xbox Game Pass. It would fucking balloon up, right? But that's where the competition committee comes in, because they're something of that magnitude. If you're taking, you mentioned the Dreamcast, right?
Yeah.
It's not to that magnitude. It's not going to tank Sony, right? It's not going to shut them down if you take COD off. But taking a huge property off of that would significantly hurt that console, especially from an exclusive standpoint. And they're still trying to move consoles, and they're still focused on that side. So do I think it's unfair? Fuck, I don't. I think it's a business. So Microsoft has the money to try to do it. It's a question of whether or not, if this was to happen, if this goes through, then nothing's off limits when it comes to consolidation. Any company that has fucking money will be able to buy whatever they want. And at the end of the day, consolidation of an industry is not good. It's like Walmart, right? When they came in, Walmart didn't start off as these super centers that you can buy everything at, right? Walmart was smaller, and then there was mom and pop shops to get other shit. Walmart expands, and then fucking Hoover vacs all the competition out, and then they can raise the prices to whatever they want. That's the same thing with Amazon. So it's like, from that perspective, if Xbox Game Pass has Call of Duty as an exclusive, and it's not just COD as an exclusive. Do you know how many developers work on that property? It's like all their studios work on that shit. It's like, it's crazy numbers over there. So it's like multifaceted. It's not just like a one-to-one thing that people make it,
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I see they said my raising it over one multifaceted thing. I see they talking about what Phil said. He said, hold on. Phil said, I'm gonna get your bill right now. He said, Phil said that they held, where'd it go? We held our price on consoles, we held our prices on games and subscriptions. I don't think we'll be able to do that forever. I do think at some point we'll have to raise some prices on certain things. Let me get this bill right quick. My brother Vegeta 90, good point here. I honestly don't give a shit if the ABK goes through, but my issue is Microsoft buys these companies and quality of the game release fall hard. That's the issue. That the management, they do a horrible job at managing talent. I can, they haven't been the best thus far. My man Buck Dodgers 1906. Sony had a decent multiplayer game back in the day called Mag. They should revisit it, flesh it out, and run it with that on the PS1. Hell no! Mag was dog shit. He must came from from your man Buck Dodgers came from Mountaintime with you. Shout out to you, brother, for swinging through. Mag was dog shit. My man Socrates. Microsoft invested $1 billion across Halo 4, Halo 5 Infinite, and Halo was already only brand close to COD. Yeah, from 4 to 5 Infinite, they only lost share. Read that again. Microsoft
like mindshare. He lost mindshare.
Okay. Well, a game like Halo, and I've said this before, Halo or Gears. I'm a huge Gears fan. It was hard for them to compete in this landscape when you say you get a Halo every 4 years or so, every 3-4 years. When COD or whatever bad, they're coming out every year, being something, so they, like I said, I said this beforehand, you maybe need one Halo or one Gears per generation, and just add to it like they did with the Destiny, just roll out with the new DLC like it's a whole new game, Winter Night Soldier King, bam, or and roll it out, with a bunch of DLC or whatever to it can stay new and to stay fresh, because it's hard to compete, like I said, and in the landscape where here's CODs dropping every year, so they can change things on the fly. Each year is something new, something fresh. When you're coming out once every 5 years, 4 to 5 years, it's hard to compete that way. Another bill. My brother Vegeta 90. He says. And Henry, shout out to him. I appreciate the $5. Bill here. We scroll at the bottom. Buck Dodger, here to that room. We need this Sandman. Get off the stage. That cat was trash. Hey, yeah, Buck Dodgers, man. We people in the room, man. We're gonna time you out for a little while. Sometimes you get thrown in the room, man. You be back though. You be right back. We're gonna bring you right back in here. Bro said, motherfucker, that mag shit was fire. Yeah, mag was. Hey, Buck Dodgers, that mag was straight dog shit, bro. You be back in 200 seconds. Next time I'm back out, that mag was dog shit.
Time cloud in the memory right there, man.
Yeah, bro. Kudakor froze right there. He said, man, that motherfucking Hachi 2000. Okay, so like I said, we got this. So all right, so on now, and going over what you said, and let's do this thing here about we not getting what what these councils was promised to us. The ray tracing, the 4K, we still don't. Believe it or not, we're still dealing with 30 frames, right? But now we're talking about mid-gen refreshes, maybe next year or year after. Now, what are your thoughts about that? Too soon? Don't want? Don't need?
All right, so I think that the Xbox One X and then the PS4 Pro were kind of half steps, especially, with power-wise. They upped to 4K. That was the narrative, and that was all good and well. But they didn't upgrade those dog shit CPUs, and that ultimately was the issue. So when it comes to a mid-gen refresh, yes, I definitely am on board with the mid-gen refresh, because I just think it's coming down to it with the way cross-gen is and development cycles and all this other stuff. Why not have upgrades, iterative upgrades every couple of years? People are upgrading their phones. I know it's different with phones. You get plans and you get discounts for turning your old phone in and shit. But in reality, from the grand scheme, I think that people want the latest and greatest when it comes to technology with iPhones or whatever's on the market. You want to have the latest and greatest. And I think plain and simple, the promises that they put out there, we're starting to see some of those issues right now. You mentioned 30 frames per second, and it just kind of made me cringe, it doesn't matter. 2 games, an open world game with Gotham Knights, which has dog shit optimization by that studio. So I don't really, they're probably going to come out with a patch later on for 60 frames per second. But, Plague's Tales, 30 frames per second, and we're getting a lot more 30 frames per second, and it's 2022, almost 2023, and we're still dealing with 30 frames per second. And it's like, once you experience the higher end with 60 frames per second or above that, and then you go back to 30 frames per second, it's just jarring. I don't care who you are. There's some people out there that will cap for 30 frames, even developers or, people that make games and stuff like that. But to not have the options, that's unforgivable. Honestly, that's poor with Gotham Knights and stuff. But I'm for a mid-gen refresh because just like everybody preaches options, right? It's just an option. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. In reality, isn't it just an option? I mean, if they put out mid-gen refreshes, how does that hurt the consumer? Like, how would that affect the average consumer? I don't see what the downside is from getting more consoles that are more powerful. I mean, if you don't want those, you don't buy them. You could still buy the basic console. They're going to be coming out with a new PlayStation 5 with that, we talked about it, the detachable external drive, and there's ways to make the console slimmer and cheaper and stuff. But I think that this generation itself is going to be longer than last generation because COVID and all that other shit extended out, delayed all these games, and we had these just, I don't know, dry spells of games and gaming news and stuff like that. So that 2-year period, 3-year period, you attach that onto the back, and we're looking at like what, 8 years, an 8-year generation. Do you want to go that whole 8 years with a console that isn't able to hit what they're promising with full ray tracing or whatever else? We want to go that whole time and then be stuck with what we got. The Xbox Series S, for example, like, do you want to go 8 years with an Xbox Series S with 4 gigs of RAM or whatever the fuck is in there? Like, that shit is wild. Like, they can't do that. There's no way that they're gonna do that.
Hold up, my man Sony Prophet, he said PlayStation will counter Z, smash that like button. It smashed the like button. Okay, well with the Series S. In my opinion, I wish Microsoft would have did the Sony route, and I know what they're looking for as an hear me out, and maybe this theory, right? We see the type of games that Microsoft were making, the Honey, I Shrunk the Fuck Niggas, the Bleeding Asses, yada 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 yada. Eat Halo, whatever the case may be. It's not really, I guess, pushing the envelope out as far as aesthetically, right? But because that is the if this generation lasts 7 to 8 years, right? That will be the Achilles heel. And I guess because Microsoft's gonna have the mandatory, hey, you're gonna always have to make this run on this hardware here. Do you think they should just put out a diskless one, I guess, for $400, and what do you call it, a one with the disk drive for $500, and not did the S? What are your opinions on that?
Man, I made a video before the consoles dropped about the Xbox Series S, because when I heard about it, I was like, what is this? I understand from a business standpoint why they're doing it, but developers got hold of the specs on this sheet. They were promising 120 frames per second, all this other shit.
1440, 120.
And they're just like full RDNA 2. Remember that debate where people were like, "Oh, Sony's PlayStation 5 isn't a full RDNA 2," and people like Tom Warren were like, or those other Xbox dudes were like, "This is gonna compete with the PlayStation 5. The CPU's better." All this other bullshit. But what they didn't tell you is when you're making a console like this that is a lot cheaper, you gotta cut some areas. So where did they cut areas? Well, first of all, how big the storage is. It's 512 before operating systems and anything else takes up anything. So if you play, you play 2K, right? How big is that file size? 150 or 130 or whatever. And some of these games just ballooning in size, you're gonna have to buy an external, which is proprietary, and drop whatever amount on that. So essentially, you're losing money there instead of going with that Xbox Series X. And then the RAM is just an abominable, right? It does not cut it, and then people were saying, oh, with the RDNA 2, full RDNA 2, it's going to make up the difference when it comes to teraflops. So 4 teraflops of RDNA 2 is like 16 of the old. It's like, dude, you guys are all full of shit, man, when that comes to all that. So developers are coming out and saying that Microsoft shouldn't do this, right? They shouldn't have this as a requirement and all this other stuff. Yeah, it was a big mistake in my opinion, because I feel like if Xbox would have done the Sony route where they had the basic Xbox Series X and then they have the digital one for $400, shit, man, that I feel like that would have been the way, because you don't have this other console holding back. But I mean, it doesn't matter to them because it's a vessel for Game Pass. That's all they care about. They don't care about how many consoles are sold per se or what consoles are sold. They want you to get into Game Pass. So what's the easiest method for them to do that? Let's get this Xbox Series S that meets certain standards, and we're gonna have that, because that's the console that's selling the most. Go look at the sales figures. Xbox Series S is dog walking the Series X. So what happens when the console developers are going to prioritize the major console, right? So on the Xbox side, hey, we got more Xbox Series S's out there. Let's prioritize that, or let's do this or that. And it affects like this. We've already said, if we don't have the mid-gen refresh, you're going to be having 4 gigs of RAM for until what would it be, like 2030 or whatever? Or 2028. It's insane. I don't think it was the smart move, in my opinion.
Oh, well, we got another bill here from my man Eagles fan 76. The truth saying, so these devs are using efficiency built into RDNA 2 and SFR. They are still developing on last gen engines like the PlayStation 4. You're absolutely right. They are. But here, Eagles fan, here's was something that I said. Okay, I guess I keep saying next gen, but the Series and the PS5, those consoles are okay. All right, with engines that we have now. But once you start to get to when engines become more demanding, like Unreal Engine 5, you start, they're going to, again, you're going to be right back to the 30 frames. Now, and also, too, and we got to be clear of this, that third party is going to do what's cheaper and they're not going to go balls to the wall, and try to get all that. That's left up to first party, to closer to the metal where they know what's there, just any other. Third party or multi-plats, they're going to do what's easiest for them, the lowest common denominator, and port across, and that's just the how you say, the nature of the biz, So if you're depending on, and I think was where maybe Microsoft, maybe the mistake, is depending on third party to showcase what their consoles can do, but your first party should always speak first, And to me, and that's the same thing they did with the 1X. They came out with the 1X and didn't have anything to showcase. They launched that bitch with Zoo Tycoon, Lucky Tales, nothing to showcase what this 6T flop console can do. And the same thing again with the Series X. You launch, like, to me, that's crazy. I know, not to keep going back to this, like, to me, that's crazy. And where I say that people, and I'm not taking fuck who without FN, but shots at anybody, where motherfuckers are so concerned with being the face of this and the face of that, instead of just coming out and being honest. Like, you launch with nothing, you end with nothing, and you launch with nothing. Yes, you got Halo again, and you got Forza a year later, but what do you have this year? What do you got this year? Like, what? You understand what I'm saying? And listen, here's the caveat, right? And I get it. You got studios, they're getting their shit together. And Bond, fuck it, dude. We got COVID, swine flu, and influenza. I get it, and SARS. Nintendo dealt with the same shit, and so Sony dealt with the same shit. Microsoft knew in 2015 or 14 that they were launching a console in 2020. This is how business works. This is not what you call a knee-jerk reaction, where we got to hold some credibility. But here's the thing: until you maybe our shit ain't together yet, and I give you that. Then you have to still do the deals, the deals that like Sony does, like whether the Final Fantasy or the Silent Hills, and That's a huge difference between Silent Hill and goddamn Crimson Fire X or the Falconeer. You understand? Or Scorn. You know what I mean? So they say, well, you shouldn't compare, but what else do you have that you compare to? So, I'm just not me just slam, because I think the box is a hell of a console. I like the features of it and all the Dolby Vision, all that shit is slick. You know what I mean? I get it. But when, again, you hardware rate and you don't have anything to showcase what this thing can do, to me that is a problem. You know what I mean? Like, like, goddamn, like if we had to wait, it's like the waiting game. Hey, say wait for E3. All right, wait for E3. Wait till the Tokyo goddamn game show. Goddamn it, man. You understand what I'm saying with this? Like, you know what I mean? Like that is, and I'm guilty for supporting it. You know what I mean? I gotta have it. I gotta have everything. I love fucking Gears of War. I've always played shooters on the box. Whenever Fable fucking comes out, I'm a huge Fable fan. I'm not a big Halo guy. But I am guilty of the bullshit too, but I'm not being quiet up. You know what I mean? I'm not, motherfuckers like tomorrow, hey, you get 40 or 50 more frames and the game. Like, what goddamn games? I'm not going to be messy because you're here, but like, what are your thoughts about that? How the fuck did they pull that off? You're in for nothing and you're launching them so we get the hell about it. Like that's not like tricky, you know what I mean? Like a little bit, like a little dicey. Or like they just don't give a fuck.
I don't know. People say Phil Spencer's a snake oil salesman, but he's doing a pretty good job because essentially you have a product that aren't producing content for, and people are still buying it. It's like they had no games at launch. People still bought it. There's a whole span of a year, no content. People are still buying it. That'd be like Netflix going a year with no first-party content, right? No big shows to come out with. It's free to watch, like Stranger Things or any of that stuff, and then people are like, nah, I'm just gonna keep my Netflix subscription. Normally in the industry that doesn't fly, right? If you're not putting content on your console or whatever, people aren't gonna buy it. But I guess there's a certain sector out there that's okay with having a full year and playing games like Power Wash simulators or Peppa the Pig or whatever that hot game you're talking about and some of that other stuff. And I think that people are okay with it because of Game Pass, because that's the new identity of Xbox is Game Pass. So they're like, nah, I'm getting this or that a month. I'm getting some indie shit. They're not worrying about the next Gears of War per se or whatever, and they're just like, yeah, I'm fine. I got Xbox Game Pass. I'm playing Power Wash Simulator, and that's the way to go. But with us fossils that are used to consoles and having platform sellers like Mario or God of War or this or that, it's weird to think of that concept of having. Just imagine if Nintendo had nothing, and then they're trying to sell this console. We don't have games on it, but just buy it.
And have it with the Wii U, and you see how that turned out for him. Hold on, let me get this before we get the hell about here. Let me see. My man Loki said, thing is, no matter how the bitch look, if the Jesus Christ, sexual deviant, if dang, I'm gone. Horizon Forbidden West look good, but boring as hell. Point is, just graphics matter, but to what extent? To that I raised my good brother Kaloki, my Canadian brother. What I'm asking for a game then? That. Okay, here's the thing. All right, because that's what I understand. I have the world's most powerful console. I shouldn't have to choose between graphics and gameplay. Why can't I have them both? I got 12 goddamn T-flops, 12 T-bags of sugar. You know what I mean?
12 T-bags.
Yeah. Why do I have to choose? And this games can look good but be boring. But again, I have the world's most powerful console. I shouldn't have to choose between graphics and gameplay. I should be able to have them both, if that makes any sense. And I understand what you're saying. Some games can be very pretty, but be boring. I get it. You know what I mean? But I don't want to hear they good for bringing up engagement numbers and oh my god, this shit, man. Shout out to you niggas. This, that, and the other, man. But Salty, my brother, thank you for coming by, rocking up. We got to do this more often. I haven't spoken to you
for sure.
In a minute. What's your next show? Anything you got coming up? You want to announce? You coming up, dropping, or What you got coming next, or a video?
I put a video up on my channel. You can check that out. Just the podcast every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Mountain Man time.
Oh man,
Mountain time.
Mountain time.
It'll be like 6 Mountain time, and then we got 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm still working on some guests, but yeah, you can find me there, man. Twitter, saltiest_gaming.
All right, man. Like I said, if you need me one day, I'll come spin the block. I appreciate you, man, for swinging by, man.
Sure.
Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, give the saltiest gamer round of applause, man. For he's a jolly fellow that nobody can deny. Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, like I said, slap the like button if you enjoyed the show today. If you got any last questions for me, you know Z. You know me, Z Gears is 100. And he said the show was trash. Goddamn. Well, the combat on God of War Ragnarök looks incredible. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Alakazam, OG official. I think I don't see anything else. Any questions for me? If I'm gonna go over on Twitch, and I gotta do fucking Batman Arkham. I'm gonna play that and Battlefield. Download Battlefield. I got some new updates, and I got man shit I got to do, man. I gotta start my build over on goddamn
Your what?
My build over on 2K. I got a fucked up build, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
They got you, so you gotta pay all that VC.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you left. Yeah, they get me. They get me. You gotta get the right build, man. My money kind of funny, man. I gotta get the right build, the right goddamn build, man. Do you play shooters at all? What do you play? You play shooters at all, or no? What do you play?
Yeah, I do. I play shooters, not as much as I did, but
Sports?
I played all the other 2Ks, so I'll probably play it. I just wait for all, because they constantly update shit. And you paid all that VC for your build, and the build is not relevant anymore, so you got to make another one. So I just kind of wait until Ronnie 2K's done with fucking with shit, and then I'll get in there. So. Yeah. I'll give you that work in 2K.
Pardon me? Oh, man. Pardon me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Pardon me. Pause, goddammit.
I'm out of here.
All right, say no. You got it, bro. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Buck, you still in here, Buck?
Yeah.
All right, man. It's not the saltiest game. It's the saltiest.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, JFK. My bad.
Heard what? What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, just what you heard. Yeah, but then, ladies and gentlemen, you've been back. I guess what's today? Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Yes, today is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Back with a show tomorrow.
Same bat channel.
Yeah, same bat time. Yeah, then I'm gonna go on Twitch. Turn up a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna do Batman and goddamn Battlefield. Batman and Battlefield. I haven't played it yet. Batman. I heard, was it that bad or that good? Is the whole game co-op?
Yeah, it's kind of getting thrashed in the press, I guess. I don't think it's because it's a bad story or anything like that. It's just a fucking mess. That's all.
I'm starting Call of Duty comes out Friday, right?
I guess, yeah.
All right. So just then, Nick Cannon's expecting his second child with Alyssa Scott, whoever the hell she is. Praise God.
Call of Duty comes out Friday.
Okay, the Thursday midnight or just Friday during the day?
Pretty much that midnight. That Thursday midnight. So basically, when it switches over to Friday, Friday at midnight. Well, Friday morning, early Friday morning, then you can launch up.
Okay, all right, well, shit, yeah. Man. But anyway, give me a minute. I'm gonna go over to Twitch and I'm playing what I gotta eat. So I ain't eat shit. I'm just waking the fuck up, man. Got me here on Mountain Time. Appreciate everybody that came by, man. Shout out, hit the like button. But yeah, look at your YouTube. Your YouTube changed? My shit, I got everything over to the left. I can edit from right here now. I got the clip thing. My God. Brave. But we out here. Eagles fan.